Buwitiweyu, Usakasakabo, Buenos dias, good day. My name is Elba, aka Phoenix Taino, and welcome to my Wakfu walkthrough.
Okay, so today we are going to work on this Advent Calendar Day 1 quest, which requires us to give 50 crown thistles to Sebsock at the True Fair. And if you haven't been to the True Fair yet, it's just one of the many islands that you can go to. And first and foremost, from Astrub, you would go to Astrub Port, which is where I am now. And then when you get to this boat that's in front of Boss Owl, you can right click here and then select the True Fair option because it is one of the places that the boat in Astra can take you. Now we are here at the True Fair, and I'm going to open my map. We want to go to the Christmas area, which is right here, Christmas World. And first and foremost, we're going to activate this Drago Turkey and then the one that is in front of the Zap, as well as the Zap, so that we can come back and move around more easily when we do. Oh, I almost went right past the Drago Turkey. Now that's activated. We are going to go straight. The Zap is over here to our left. Looks like we didn't even need to activate it. But we do need to activate the Drago Turkey here. Christmas World. Do I have the thistles already in my inventory? I do. Perfect. So this is who we want to talk to. This little guy right here. Psst. How would you like to help save Christmas? Father Christmas gave me a shopping list to prepare gifts for all the 12 Ians, but I need a little help. Needless to say, you'll get a nice reward for each ingredient you bring me. Hello, Sebsock? Yeah, of course. And I heard you need some crown thistles. Thank you very much. Feel free to come back tomorrow. I've still got a mountain of gifts to prepare with Father Christmas. Thank you for the reward. Then when we go into our inventory, this is what we got. We got the Jingle All the Way costume. I'm going to go ahead and activate it. And then as mentioned, we would just come here every day with whatever item is being requested and get the next day's reward. Now I'm going to go back to Astrub because we need to talk to Master Boss Owl and tell him that we are leaving. So I'm going to go to Tynella, which is the Zap by the Gobble Dungeon, and has a Drago Turkey closer to it than the Astrub Center Zap. And now we're going to go back to the port because, as mentioned earlier, Master Boss Owl is right in front of that ship. So here he is. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Hoo-hoo! What can the head archivist of the world of Hoot 12 do for you? I'm leaving for Mount Zinit. Hoo-hoo! Young incarnate. You're rising to the top like an arrow. I can see that you've already completed some achievements in our fair city, but no this. Your future adventures won't be this easy. I'm ready for adventure. We don't think Yoo-hoo are ready for this adventure. We suggest Yoo-hoo increase your level before scaling Mount Zenit. Yoo-hoo won't be able to go there before you've reached level 21 or higher, which I'm at 36 now, so I'm good. There are many ways to gain experience. Yoo-hoo can work through the main quests, massacre monsters, or complete dungeons. However, you should know that the Mercenary Post, the Guild of Hunters, and Automized Disciples can also help you gain experience. All missions are good choices, so Yoo-hoo should check them out. Got it. I'm on it. So we've completed that part, and then it says to speak to a member of the Astrub Mercenary Post, a member of the Astrub Sewers Mercenary Post, a member of the Astrub Sewers Guild of Hunters, speak to a member of the Astrub Guild of Hunters, speak to a member of the Astrub Automized Disciples. So I'm going to go ahead and do just that. So the first place we need to go is over here by the Astrub Center Zap. This guy right here is the Astrubian Mercenary and our first stop. So, looking for a little adventure, maybe you'll like to make a deal with me. I hope you have a mercenary license for this region. I don't see any available contracts. Could you explain to me how the mercenary posts work? No, thank you. I have better things to do. These are things that we can click through later because just having initiated dialogue, let's just do that, has fulfilled the speak to a member of the Astrub Mercenary Post portion. So next is the sewers. So one way to get to the sewers would be to take the zap that we're going to run by, or you can just take these steps down here, and this is another way to get into the sewers. Now, directly in front of us will be one of the first people that we need to talk to. So this is the Guild of Hunters Survivor. Hi, have you come to help the Guild of Hunters? We don't actually want to initiate these quests yet because they are timed. So I want to say it's not just a few minutes. Like, you get days to complete it, but you do have to complete that everything. For example, it says I want to take care of the boss, quest 6 to 20. So there's, I believe, at least 3 different bosses you would have to defeat and items you would have to bring over. I don't remember exactly, but you'd have like 2 to 4 days, something like that, to complete it. I don't want to do that though, so I'm just going to go to the next person who is back here. As you head to the Larventura or Larva Dungeon, you want to talk to the person that's up here. So this is the Astrub Sewers Mercenary. We talked to him, so we'll just click the bottom option, which is normally some version of no thank you or that's all I need or whatever, so that you can go on to the next step. And then these 2 folks are located at Astrub Fields, so that's where we're going to go next. You can also use the compass feature if you're not sure where to go, and just follow the compass. Where are you going? No, go back up. Here. Thank you. Now we're going to touch the Drago turkey up here so that we can get to the fields more quickly. Right there. And then we want to go straight. So this person right here is who we want to talk to first. And just like with Survivor, we have Ogrest. I'll get back to hunting by and then talk to Automai's disciple, which is our friend in the blue cloak here. Good, you're coming along nicely. You ready for another list? Am I ever? And that's Life of a Hunter 3. I'm going to go ahead and unpin that. But this is how you would activate it after completing Life of a Hunter 1 and 2, which we've done in previous videos. So you can check those out if you haven't gotten to that part yet. Now it says reach level 21, then speak to the Hull Cats at Astra Port. So now we're going to go back to Astrub Center, and the port is just outside of the center. The Whole Cats is not over here by the boat. That will take you to other islands. He is down here in this booth that I'm about to pass in front of the largest boat at the dock, and we want to talk to Buddy Holly. Hey there, deckhand. Us Hull Cats, we go everywhere in the world of 12. Seems like everyone wants us to take them over to that there Mount Zinit. I like what I hear. You're one hull of a guy. Hey, I remember you. I see you've become a renowned heroine. Or heroine, however it's supposed to be pronounced. Welcome aboard the Black Purr, matey. Soon as you be feeling ready to leave for Mount Zinit, give the signal and we'll pull up anchor. I'm ready. Let's go to Mount Zinit. All right, so there's going to be 3 different fights before we actually land at Mount Zinit. And these guys, what are they weakest to? Fire. By the way, that shortcut that I used instead of right-clicking to see their weaknesses is Shift V. I don't like to keep that open though because it gets in the way. So there's that. Oh, I'm too close for that spell. So let's just go with this one. Now we're just gonna hit these guys with as much fire as possible. Complete your turn with MP left over. Yeah, I definitely used all my movement points, so oh well. He's done. He's done. And I've used all of my AP or action points, so next. Oh, he definitely healed himself. No matter, I win. So we got 1 out of 3 of the battles out of the way. Now we gotta fight these guys. And their weakness is air. Looks like they're weak to pretty much everything. So I'm gonna start over here on the right. And thankfully I have the ability to teleport now so that I can do just that. So I want to teleport as far forward as possible. And there's a method to my madness. So I want to get rid of these 2 in the corner because they will summon more of these guys. So we want to take them out as quickly as possible. Can't do that, but I can get this person here one more time. He's done. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of the way. And I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself. Even though I've not been attacked, I'm really just adding armor points as extra health. Especially since I'm outnumbered. And was that a... Okay. Complete with movement points left over. I just want to get through this. Now I can come here. Get her. Oh no, my Heart of Light isn't changing to the next element. Okay, see? And everyone she summoned is gone too. So it's always good to take out a summoner or a healer first. Okay, so it's supposed to let me switch places. Perfect. Now I can run closer to her and also teleport right next to her. So these guys gotta work to come get to me. Meanwhile, oh, we have the element here for air activated, so now I can use my Heart of Light. And she's done. Now it's 2-on-1 instead of however many on one it would have been had I not taken those two out first. So we're gonna hit him with our most powerful spell. Boom, we've evened the playing field. And that should take care of him. Perfect. Get back on the boat. We just got one more battle after this before we're officially at Mount Zinit. So for this battle, we want to take out the little guys first, simply because defeating the big guy, just, you know, he will die and then two little ones will replace him. So we don't want to get outnumbered too quickly, hence taking out the little guys first. And they are weakest to earth, so that's what we're going to hit them with. Boom, you're done. Can hit you from here without having to move. Now I can save my movement points to get rid of this third guy. And keep in mind, the only reason I am doing so well at the moment is because of the simple fact that I am a good 10 plus levels above the minimum required to initiate this quest. And as far above level 21 you can get before you start this, the easier it'll be for you too. Okay. So now I'm just going to get in between these two, simply because it'll be easier to take him out from here. And as you may or may not be able to tell, he left us some minis to fight, and they're gone. Don't even need to use my Heart of Light to take these guys out, so that's nice. Oh, he's just out of range. So let's rectify that. Uno más. Let me get closer. We need line of sight, so I'm going to go ahead and hit with this. Oh, still need a... Oh, can't do anything there. Might as well hit him with something else, just cuz. Want to get this over with. And now we should be landing in Mount Zinit shortly. I'm afraid. Oh, let's go here. The game log usually shows any dialogue that may have been missed, but I don't see that here. So we gotta talk to him. You're gonna have to go it on foot. You ready to cross the Mount Zinit Reefs? If you're wanting to go back to Astra, you just gotta ask. No problem, I'm on it. So now that we talked to him, the door off the ship is open, and we are going to go through these reefs to get to the entrance to Mount Zinit, which will ultimately be a dungeon. So we're going to use this traverse compass to get to the next side. And these battles you can't just skip. Like, I could run this way or whatever, but there's nothing going on here. And then if I try to go this way, there's nothing, no way for me to go across. So both points will eventually have a traverse compass I can use, but I have to battle these guys first. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go after this greedy prisoner soul, because this spectral knot will summon more of these enraged prisoner souls in a white hoodie and white hood rather, and outfit. The more I attack these guys, the more damage I do to the spectral knot. If I try to attack the spectral knot directly, it's not going to do as much damage. So we will show that in a minute. Oh, see? Prime example of why you want to deactivate the compass as soon as you're able, because now I'm in a battle with the compass in the way. Very annoying. These guys are weakest to air, it looks like. I'm actually going to go with one of my stronger attacks first. And we see we took a good chunk out of the spectral knot, but if I try to attack it directly, let me see if I have a better... There we go. Barely did any damage in comparison. So it's better to just focus on the characters that it summons than trying to attack it head on. That one's done. We're over halfway. And boom. Let me pick this up. And of course, whenever I can't really attack anybody else, I'm going to go ahead and use this Rift spell on a blank space in range to increase my armor. And I probably only have like 1 or 2 more attacks to get rid of this guy. It's hard to tell because the ground's already blue, so I'm going to go down here and change my combat so it's easier for me to tell who's in range and what's in range and all that. So again, can't do anything. Therefore, I'm going to opt to increase my armor. Now I'm still going to go for this guy, even though they're summoning more, because this should be the last hit needed to then destroy this guy, and that automatically takes out the summon. Am I really going to be stuck with this compass the whole time? It looks like it. So we can go to the left or go forward. I'm going to go to the left because from here we want to go to an area where there are crab-looking and starfish-looking monsters. So this is the next place we want to go. This will indicate that you're going in the right direction. Some places, when you go to the traverse compass, will take you to another area, and then it's a dead end. So you got to turn around. Excuse me. You're going to have to turn around and come this way anyway. All right. The crabs are weakest to air. The starfish are weakest to fire. Here we go. He's in line, so I might as well use that one. Now we're gonna come here. Go ahead and use our Heart of Light, because why not use the strongest spell? And now on our next turn, the Heart of Light, when I use it, instead of having me boosting my air, it will boost my fire spell. Oh, I used the Earth spell on that last turn. That should do it. Ta-da! Now I can go here. Now that we see all this blue, that indicates that we're going to have a obligatory battle, but it also means we're going in the right direction. I'm going to take out these greedy prisoner souls before the enraged ones, because the enraged ones are the ones that get summoned. Go ahead and hit her with my best shot. And we're going to do that. Actually, no. I'm going to go ahead and end my turn rather than do anything else. Alright, she just healed. So that's another reason we want to get rid of her, because we do not need her healing anybody else. What the hell? Not sure what happened there. Oh, it's the... Okay, yeah, the one in the back is the one that needs to be on the cell to attack, but that's fine because we got that out of the way. Faster! At the top of the wall, Ogrest waits for us. Boss! Boss! The drill is blocked. We can't advance. What? You know that failure is unacceptable. I want results. Oh, illustrious and gelatinous Ganker, your shuttle to Sophokia has arrived. I'm leaving for Sophokia instead of Shreddy. Don't disappoint me or you will end up like him. Did you hear the boss? Get moving! Quickly! So here, if we use the traverse compass, it will take us back directly to Buddy Holly and his ship instead of having to go through all the reef and whatnot just to get out of this area. Or you can use, if you have it, the teleport of scriptures to leave the area, and when you come back to Zinit, it'll bring you right back here. Now let's go inside the entrance to Ogrest cult dungeon and get this over with. Come closer, little adventurers. Let me rob you of everything you have. So these little Grambos are who we're going to go after first. Similar battle strategy as before, and then we're going to go after these bigger guys after. This downpour spell is amazing. I love it so much because I can hit multiple targets with it. Boom. So we didn't see it yet, but the bigger of the Grambos, let me find some more real quick. There we go. So these two guys, once you defeat them, become two Grambos. And you can tell even before you defeat it, because whenever they do a teleportation move, you'll kind of see the two Grambos animated as being in this go together. So we're going to go ahead and fight them. Just like with the tornado guys from on the boat, you want to get rid of the little guys before you try and defeat the ones that then become two little guys once defeated. Okay, I'm going against my own advice here. Okay. Actually, no. We're going to wait till the next turn. So You see how, because I defeated those two bigger guys, now I'm a lot more outnumbered than I was before? That's why if you're not a good 10 plus levels above these monsters, you may want to go after the little guys first and then worry about the big guys. I'm so much higher level than them, though, that I can kind of get away with doing what I'm doing right now. So just like that, I took out the majority of them. Now it's 1 against 3 versus 1 against, like, I don't know how many there were. There was like 8 of them. Oh, 4. 1 against 4. We're going to go here. Get him. I'm going to go ahead and go here because then I'll still have movement points to get right in between these guys and take them out too. And I have 2 more movement points so that I can get this last guy. No, no, no. Don't run away. Okay. So now that we defeated these guys, now that I've got the key to the digger, I can start it up. The digger is this way. We're gonna right click here and use the drill. Stop! That's not the right place to dig, but who are you? The person who is going to kick your asses. So for this one, the big bad would be the guy in the middle, the Foeman Cult Shredder. So I want to get rid of these little guys and then him next before hitting these 3 guys in the in an ordinary scenario, but that's not the case right now since I am hitting these guys with everything I got pretty much. And let's take a step back actually. There we go. Boom, you saw, hopefully, when he did that teleportation move. So now I can do this because they just made this a lot easier for me. I don't gotta go work for them. I can just attack everybody. Ta-da! I'm still outnumbered, and this would be more concerning if I was lower level. But I got this. What, you mean you guys don't want to surround me now like you did last time? Gee, I wonder why. Let's go here. Get rid of this guy so I can turn around. Actually, let me face this way. That would be better, I think. We don't need it, I don't think, but it's better to have something and not need it than need it and not have it, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Now those two guys are done. And it's just me and you, friends. Actually, just me and you, friend. Singular, not plural. Now that we defeated him, we get a cutscene. Well, I guess a partial cutscene. Once I go here, we'll definitely get a cutscene. Oh no, I'm back on the beach and still no trace of Ulu. Ha! My favorite hero. There you are at last. I've been waiting for you for several hours. But now that you're here, we can continue. Go on, cross this rift using the second artifact. Don't tell me you don't have the second divine artifact. But what am I going with you 2-bit hero? Go back to Astrub and find a way to get the second artifact, which will let you cross this bridge, and don't come back without it. Alright, and there's that same pop-up from before. And we're going to go to the right here simply because there's Zap. And we can go to Astrub from here. So now we have the quest Mount Zinit, a far artifact. Go back and speak to Pappy Pal in downtown Astrub. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here, and I will catch y'all in the next video.